My name is Elisabeth Selin. I'm the daughter of the composer Axel Borup-Jørgensen, which we are going to hear works from today. 2 works and 5 newly written from his fellow colleagues. This was an idea I had 2 years ago when my father died. I thought I would like to make a tribute to him and his compositions, and ask these 5 of his best friends, colleagues, composers. And they all said yes, and I was so thrilled. So I started the project, and you know, all about venues and where to put it and so on, but everything went smooth, and here we are tonight at Louisiana Festival in the northern of Sjælland. This is fantastic.
I've used Axel's music in this one, but nobody can hear that because the pictures are taken from a piano piece, just to be sure that this is Axel's music. But the whole style in the music here is not Axel, it's my music, just as the other persons did it.
My first meeting with him was in the late 50s, where my friend Per Nørgaard, we were on the music academy together. We were listening to, we were having something performed, and also this guy, Axel, and we looked at each other. What is now going on? Because he was ahead. He was inspired by modernism, European modernism.
He was a heavy concert person. He was almost at any concert, and he was always interested in what young composers did, and give very good and learning remarks of your composition.
He was a close friend, and I knew him since I was 17 years old, and I was at that time just starting to perform contemporary music, and asked him to compose a piece for me. From that on, we developed a close friendship.
It's very much based on silence. It's on the background. The background of silence is there mostly all the time. So every sound has to be seen in the light of silence.
I always loved her playing, so I started, when I started writing the piece, I just started singing those lines that I wanted her to play, and I find the parts for the strings I find with my fingers on the piano, of course.
This orchestra is so experienced with contemporary music. What was very exciting about the project is that we all didn't know the pieces and that it was plain scores, and I had to discover, and we all had to discover, what will this be like? So, and we had this very experience that the first days were really searching for the sound of each piece. So it was a very interesting journey with them through these days.
Axel Borup-Jørgensen died 2 years ago, and we started on this project 2 years ago to honor this composer, and we want to celebrate him and also to put some music in the future inspired by this late Axel Borup-Jørgensen.